your baby there? Kind of looking towards your back at the moment. This is the heartbeat right here. So right now, the heart is beating at about 146 beats a minute. That's normal. That's a good heart rate. That's the spine up here a little bit.
Oh, I see it.
So the back is up, your baby's looking down.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see the face.
Yeah, on the back side here, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, the hope is your baby will turn, actually.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to see all that better.
We had trouble with her. She always had her hands in her face.
All right.
She didn't want to move, always sleeping.
Okay, so the length of your baby there. So the particular test, the first trimester, the prenatal screening program test, for some reason they got you here. The reason I was asking you anyway is that for some reason they overshot the dates.
Yeah.
When we could do that particular testing. Okay, so we're not able to do the first trimester. They can still do the second trimester after about a week from now.
Okay.
That's her left arm and hand right there. And the right arm. Yeah, so that's something that we'll have to...
Yeah, they told us that we had to get it between the 25th to the 1st, somewhere in between there.
Yeah. It's better to do it closer to 12 weeks than to wait this long.
Yeah. I was surprised that they didn't schedule me earlier.
Yeah, me too. But we'll get some information that'll be useful for the second trimester.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. So all is not lost, but
Yeah.
it just provides a broader diagnostic.
Oh, that's really moving.
Rather than a narrower one. This is fine right there.
It's a lot more lively than Casey.
I know. She wouldn't move at all. She would just lay there.
Okay, so I'm going to ignore your baby for a minute, and most of your baby will look up here in a couple of minutes and look at everything else I want to see, okay? So your cervix is here. So that's the birth canal. Your placenta. Umbilical cord.
Can you not get to that?
Cord right there. So this is just coming over to the right edge of your uterus and the left. The lower part of your uterus. So we're pretty much ignoring your baby at the moment. Okay. And just looking your uterus over.
Yeah.
Right to the middle. Okay, that's all placenta there. Now you had you did not have a C-section, right?
No. They told me that with hers, when they had the placenta, or they told him that I guess it was double layered or something like that.
Double layered?
Yeah. Or what did they tell you?
Yeah,
Ovulated?
the placenta had a second layer, and then it broke weird. Like it wasn't normally how a placenta would break.
Okay.
And it had an inner and an outer layer.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, that's weird. I've never heard that before.
Yep. So, you know, situations like that, you wouldn't think it wouldn't be necessarily so that would be that way this time. It was just probably a fluke. So,
Yeah.
okay, so right ovary is here. Right there.
No, Mama, leave it alone.
What is she doing?
She's going for your paper.
Oh.
Then. No more. That's the last one.
She eats more.
Yep.
She eats food like crazy.
Leftovers here. I'm sure that I measured that probably bigger than it actually is. I'm used to seeing them actually look that. Well, let's see what we see here.
You gonna come with me? Okay, hold on. You can't walk around.
That's better. Seriously exaggerated it.
Guarda.
Just kind of looking up into your baby's brain here, a little too early for a lot of anatomical information, but we can look at a good part of your baby and check things out carefully. It's your baby's belly there, so we can measure the head. Here. And the abdomen here. Left femur from the hip to the knee. And the left arm from the shoulder to the elbow.
You know what's funny? At Kaiser, they didn't explain any of this to me. They just did it. That lady was just quiet. It was a quiet room.
So what's that like?
Yeah, it was quiet. So I was like, okay. All I know is that she's moving the thing to look for stuff, but she wasn't explaining anything to me. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, you'll find different experiences. There's people that do. They've been told by the radiologist not to tell anybody anything at all because they're afraid they'll tell them something.
And they'll worry.
They'll worry, but they'll come back and the doctor will say one thing, they'll say another, and they'll come back and say, hey, we're getting all this different information.
Yeah.
And we don't like getting different information, so we're just going to resolve it by suing you. And that's actually a lot of what drives them.
Yeah.
Don't say anything, you protect yourself, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
The fact is, if a tech knows what they're doing, then they're not going to, a doctor's not going to see something the tech doesn't see.
Yeah.
Something's not going to suddenly show up that they didn't see before. So that's just the way it is. And then, like right now, granted that we can't see things as perfect as we could later, so we always look later.
Yeah.
But as we go along so far, I can say I don't see anything really jumping out as unusual or anything like that.
Back on the table.
And then they'll look at you later, and we'll have a good chance to cover all the bases later too.
Careful.
But yeah, that's kind of, there's probably techs that would like to tell you, hey, this looks great, that looks great, but their radiologist has told them, don't even
say
breathe,
anything.
just hold your breath all the time, stuff like that. Which is not too
Yeah, it
fun
makes
for
sense.
anybody, not too cool at all.
Yeah.
It's not the way I believe it should be, because it so happens to be your baby.
Eileen.
Stomach and liver. Stomach and diaphragm. Diaphragm's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Baby might be turning here for us, possibly. Over here, we might be able to look right back at the baby's face, possibly. Kind of halfway. You see legs down there.
Yeah.
See those anywhere? Legs and feet.
Cross-legged.
Yep, they're crossed right there. But still kind of looking that direction. It's okay. Sorry, there's a few more things we can check out. And then what I'll have you do is turn towards me here in a minute.
Eileen, stop.
We'll see if we can get your baby to turn a little
Hello? Who is it?
bit. So legs and feet there. So I'm gonna have you roll towards me.
Alright.
All done?
Yeah, you never know. You can't make them do anything, but sometimes you can encourage it.
Yeah.
Right there. You kind of see things on the face right here.
Yeah.
Still not perfect. Both hands, forehead. Still kind of turned away a little bit.
It's like, what? You moved? Well, I'm gonna move too.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
There you go.
Where are you going? Come over here.
Forehead, nose, and mouth.
Yeah.
No, you don't need the phone.
Your baby's bladder is there. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
The umbilical cord. It's right there. So, are you eventually going to find out what you're having?
We want to.
Leave the chair. Leave the chair.
So, it's a bit early right now, but however, we can get little clues here sometimes. So you can see the cord coming out of the belly right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Over there. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't play with it.
Okay. Well, thought we might get a good solid clue, but I guess not.
I say it's a boy.
Okay, then I agree with you until proven otherwise.
Right?
Here's where we'll see the kidneys.
Yeah.
You can kind of get to them there. But we'll want to see them better than that before we start measuring and stuff. Okay?
Everybody thinks it's a boy too. So I'm like, yeah, it's probably a boy.
All right. It's good to have everyone on your side,
Right?
Except me.
except for you.
Yeah.
He thinks it's a girl.
Oh, you don't buy it, huh?
No.
All right.
Just for the fact that they want a boy so bad, we're gonna get another girl.
He thinks he's just gonna have girls.
I don't want to just have girls.
No, but you think that's what you're gonna have. It's girls.
Okay, so we'll stop there for now.